Hi everybody, so I hope you guys are doing great. This video I just wanted to do a full review of Benefit's Bella Bamba, which is their latest box blush edition. If you guys are interested, do stick around. So this is how the Bella Bamba packaging looks like, and it has some kind of a three-dimensional reflect going on, which is essentially the whole concept behind the 3D blush that it's being marketed to be. So just the basics of the product, it's still priced $28 like most of their previous or all of their previous box blushes, and some of them are Dandelion, Coralista, Sugar Bomb, which was the last one they released, and 10 was also a box blush, and depending on the finishes, there's Hula as well, which is known as a very good bronzer, but I never really purchased Hula. I did like Dandelion quite a bit, which is a peachy blush, Coralista, which was a coral blush, but I haven't really used much of my other boxed cheek products from Benefit for a while, and there was a time when I actually felt like I've outgrown them, and this is actually the latest Benefit product which I have purchased in a long time. So let me just give you guys a bit of a background on the product. This was released, I believe, sometime last December. And what's different about the packaging of this specific box blush from Benefit is that it actually the cover is now actually connected to the actual box. So you don't have to lift it all the way up. And it actually contains a mirror, which I think is fantastic. So they finally did provide us with a mirror. And it still comes with its the brush, and the brush that this one comes with is this light purple blush, and of course it still comes with a protective covering. So I'm just going to show you quickly the shade of the blush. So it is like a bright corally shade, and I don't know if the lighting will allow you to show the actual luster that is in the blush, and as far as I can see from my vantage point, it's not. But let me just tell you a bit about how the luster of this blush looks. And I think whatever ingredient or mixture or formulation they've placed here is what is really making this blush universally flattering. It reminds me a lot of NARS Orgasm, in that it has just a kind of shimmer to it, but it's not as obvious as Orgasm, where there's a very evident gold shimmer undertone. This one doesn't really have, and I have it on my cheek right now. I don't know if this lighting is gonna really show that, but it reminds me a lot of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, and I have a couple with me. Stereo Rose is one of my favorites, which is this one right here, and this is Dainty, which is part of the Permanent Collection. And just from the pan itself, and including Bella Bamba, it reminds me a lot about the certain shimmer that it has even on the pan. And even with a highlight MAC MSF, such as this is by Candlelight. And I think they put... And as far as I have experience with these kinds of products, the ones that gives a more three-dimensional, more natural glow to the cheeks are the ones that have a certain luster or shimmer mixed with the actual pigment of the blush. And I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but I believe that is how Benefit was able to achieve this with Bella Bamba. This is how it looks on my finger. It's this one right here. And oh, that's not helping. But I'm going to try to show you a swatch. And I'm going to try to go a bit heavy-handed on this one, just because I am wearing some of this right now, but it's clearly not really showing. And this just has a sort of light reflectiveness to it. It's not a sparkle. It's a sheen, and I'm not so sure how they quite achieve that, but it looks absolutely amazing. And when the light touches it, so I put it right here, and I'm trying to just go back and forth with my hand and try to show you the different angles of when the light reflects in it, how it looks. So it just has a really natural glow to it. And the best way I can actually explain it is when I usually want to have a more three-dimensional luminous look to my cheeks, I usually have to do a combination of a couple of products, maybe two different tones or shades of blushes, a darker one, and well, not a darker one, but a matte one on the contour of my cheeks, and then a brighter pop of color here. And that, of course, I have my bronzer, and then I put highlighter. And usually with a combination of 3 or 4 products, which sounds quite a bit, you do get that very luminous, very natural, very three-dimensional glow to your cheeks. But the Bella Bamba, for some reason, achieves all of that just with this one blush. I don't really feel like I needed to contour, and I actually was able to apply it from the back of my cheeks till the actual apple of my cheek, and it really just has a very luminous overall glow to it. And the sheen that it emits just allows the light to reflect on the high part of my cheekbones, making me not really feel the need for highlighter. So that is basically why I'm truly impressed with this blush. It's been a while since I've really been impressed or even felt the yearning to purchase any Benefit products. Sometimes it just feels like they're a company that puts a lot more into marketing and packaging, but this is one product that I truly think they hit home run, truly made me be interested in Benefit again. And I've seen it in other women as well, different skin tones, and it has looked universally flattering across the board. It really does have a three-dimensional pink glow to it. So I guess that is my rave review on Benefit's Bella Bamba, and I think it is definitely worth the $28. You get 8 grams of blush, and that should last you a very long time. Till this day, of all my Benefit box blushes, I've never hit pan on any of them. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that was helpful or interesting.